It is a beautiful rainy day here in Texas, and I am opting to forego my rainy day nap to get some decluttering done with you guys today. And boy, do I have a decluttering video for you. We are gonna be tackling some cabinets in the kitchen. We're gonna clean under the fridge. We're gonna clean out the fridge, which is what we gotta get onto here pretty quick because I have a grocery order. It's a small one, but I'll do a little grocery haul for those of you who like grocery hauls. I have been collecting little organization materials like under sink storage and a new spice rack. And I'm really excited to put those together today. That's kind of like my little reward for getting the decluttering done. So I can't wait to show you guys. This is the current state of the refrigerator. We had a spill a while back of chocolate milk. Can you see it? And I have quite literally not had the time or energy to clean that. So today's the day we're going to get a fresh refrigerator. I also have this bin that has broken once again. I cannot tell you guys how many of these I have bought. Don't even get me started. Frustrates me to the ends of the earth. So we are just gonna tape this up. I've given up trying to have a nice shelf drawer. It's gonna just be duct taped. I don't have much time to waste because we have a grocery order that could show up at any minute. One of the best gifts I've given myself over the past year was a membership to Walmart Plus, and then their add-on for in-home delivery where they deliver your groceries for free. And by that, I mean no delivery free and it's tip free. So you pay for the Walmart membership, which I believe is $99 a month. This is not sponsored, by the way. It's just something that has helped me out, and maybe it'll help you out if you are in a busy season of life. But you pay for the Walmart Plus membership, which is about $99 a month, and then it's an add-on. It's called In-Home Plus, I believe, and it's $40 a month, so a total of $140. The In-Home gets you your grocery delivery for free, and you don't have to tip. They have a Walmart employee that comes and delivers your groceries for you. You can actually, they'll deliver it straight to your refrigerator if you wanted to, but I don't do that. I just have them deliver at my front door. I have been a Walmart Plus member for exactly a year. My membership just renewed. And I waited for a deal. Sometimes you'll see a deal for a Walmart Plus pop up for like $49 or $59, something like that. And then they should automatically offer you the add-on as well. And I mean, $40 for the whole year. I would be doing that alone in tips for 1 month if I had all my groceries delivered. So, big savings. Online grocery shopping couldn't have come at a more perfect time in my life than having 3 small young children, and now being able to order my groceries online and have them delivered. It's like I don't know how I would survive without that. It's just one of those things in life I cannot picture my life without. Like actually going into the grocery store to get my groceries. I don't know how my mom did it with kids. Well, this is the only tape I could find, which I suppose is better than ugly duct tape. It's at least pretty duct tape. Right now, my give a darn is busted on these drawers, so until I can just get a new refrigerator, we're just gonna have duct taped bins. Every single one of the bins are cracked. This one being the worst, the crack goes down here, and before it breaks all the way through, I'm gonna get it duct taped. But the other ones are just small little cracks. And they come from people pulling on them when they're opening the door, or when they go to close it, instead of grabbing the door, they're grabbing the bins to close it. And I'm just, quite honestly, tired of replacing them. They're not the cheapest things in the world. I want to say they're like $17 a piece. We've only owned this fridge probably about 5 years. And I've probably purchased 4 to 6. So we're done with that. And if you see Ella in the background, she's just working on a science experiment. So we're both in the kitchen today. I was going to attempt to find clear tape, but I don't have time to look. I gotta get this stuff back in the fridge, and I really don't wanna have to take it back out. So we're just gonna work with what we have here. And just try and make it look nice as possible. It's got a nice little Band-Aid on it now. Seriously? A little piece just fell off just now. That one. And voila. One of these days we'll get a new refrigerator. I really want one of those where the freezer's on the bottom and the refrigerator's on the top. My in-laws just got one and I am so jelly, but it is so far down on the priority list of things I need to get done that we're just going to have taped up bins. I'm just going to just keep rigging this and we're going to make it work. And honestly, this isn't as tacky as I thought it was going to be. It really just kind of blends in. I don't think anybody will be able to tell from looking at it straight on. I just saved myself a bunch of money. Now it is time to tackle the inside of the fridge, which I know is going to be very satisfying for you all. First, I am going to unload the shelves onto this counter, and while I do that, I'm gonna pass you on over to sponsor Shannon, because guess what? We got a sponsor. Thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring today's video. Friends, if you're looking for an online learning platform where you can learn new skills, polish up old ones, or just all around be inspired by like-minded teachers and students, then you need to check out Skillshare. I couldn't wait to dive into the plethora of classes that they have available for graphic design, video editing. Hello, those are my hobbies currently, but there was one class that they had recommended to me called Defeat Procrastination, Creating Your Own Personal Workflow by Sarah Edwards. Sarah Edwards really gave me a lot of wonderful little nuggets of wisdom as well as actionable steps. She had a workbook that I could follow along with her in and really take a deep dive to prevent those procrastination spells in the future, kind of like cleaning out your fridge. I'll be sure to link her class in the description box. Skillshare is a monthly subscription service that gives you access to all sorts of classes. It's not like a pay per class kind of thing. You pay the monthly fee and you get hundreds and hundreds of classes. So you can bounce around to your heart's content. Now, are you ready for a deal? Skillshare has generously offered the first 500 of my friends to use my link in the description box 1 month free. We love free around here, but don't wait, because again, it's only for the first 500 customers. If you end up using Skillshare, I am so curious to know what class you gave a try first, so be sure to check back in with me. Back to you, Shannon. Just kidding. Before I could even get the fridge unloaded and cleaned out, the grocery order was here. So we're gonna do just a quick haul. We're going camping this weekend, and one of our favorite things are these ham and cheese like toasted sandwiches. You basically slice the bread and you stick the meat and cheese in there, and then you top it with like Dijon mustard and butter and Worcestershire sauce. Oh, it's so delicious. You wrap it in foil and then you put it on the grill. We've got apples for Eric, bananas, and grapes. Those are our staple fruits that we keep in this house. This is something new I'm trying, monk fruit in the raw. I normally do stevia, so I'm excited to try that. I've had friends that use that, and so we'll see. Butter, cottage cheese, frozen hash browns. This will be in a casserole that I'm making for our camping trip. We've got the deluxe cheese slices, which will go in these sandwiches. For hot cocoa, must have. Milk, shampoo. I tend to stock up whenever I order it just because we got lots of heads of hair in this house. My go-to conditioner at the moment. We've got lunch meat, again, for sandwiches. Refill on cotton balls. And for our dog sitter, some fresh tennis balls she can throw for Max.
The other night, saw you glance your everlasting light. Met your eyes, razor sharp, cut right through the crowd. I don't even want to know your name. I just wanna keep you to myself. Stay with me or leave me be. I want you all too bad. We're strangers in the night.
Gross.
Mom, you want me?
Okay, I think my plan of action for that dried up milk would be to pour some water on it and just try and rehydrate it and then come back with a towel to wipe it up. I think we're gonna need a little more water. There we go. It almost instantly started to kind of absorb and dissolve. So we're gonna give that a few minutes. We got plenty to keep us busy while that soaks in. Nothing like a good chocolate milk spill to get you to clean out your whole fridge. Honestly, this refrigerator was way overdue of getting cleaned out. I'm the type of person that will do the spot cleaning in the refrigerator, but as far as like pulling everything out and doing a deep clean like this, honestly, not so much. So, these little spills, or big spills, if you will, because it actually ended up going everywhere. We're talking in the meat and cheese drawer, the vegetable drawer. Those drawers I had to clean right away just because, you don't want your vegetables sitting in chocolate milk, right? But to get a little deeper clean on the crevasses, I had to pull everything out. So we're just going to accept it as a blessing in disguise. Something to force me to deep clean this refrigerator and move it up on the priority list.
We're in a strange delight.
If you've been around a while, you know that I often struggle with depression, and a lot of it comes from my physical health. And in a way to combat that, I talk about 3 positive things where each morning I wake up and think, okay, what are 3 positive things that happened to me the day before? And in my videos, I like to get you guys involved. We like to create those positive neural pathways each day. So in the comment section, share with me your 3 positive things. For me, we just got back from the camping trip that I mentioned in the grocery haul. It was a wonderful family experience. My in-laws got to go. It was good fellowship with friends. I had a friend share her 5th wheel trailer with us. We got to sleep in a 5th wheel trailer. I didn't even feel like camping. We sold our camper recently, and so she was generous enough to let us borrow hers. Yeah, good friends. So I'm thankful for good friends. I'm thankful for a weekend getaway. And lastly, I'm thankful to have another video out and spend time with my online friends. All right, Eric was helping me tackle these shelves. They're where the drawer sits. Let's see how this is doing. Look at that. Anybody want some chocolate milk? Ugh. Oh, gross. Okay. Get back in there. Oh, gross. Alright, we're really going to be putting Bounty to the test here. Round 2. I do believe a round 3 will get it. We did it. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but Eric was helping me down here on these shelves. And actually, I could probably go a lot deeper, but I gotta get all this food back in the fridge because it's been a hot minute. And Eric helped me clean. Grace is gonna help me put away. So yay for helpful kids. Is there anything better than a freshly cleaned refrigerator? If only it would stay like this for more than a day. We've got one more big yucky mess to clean up. It's that time of the year where we clean behind this guy. And I've called in my dirty job partner, the one who I delegate all dirty jobs to, and I told him that this video needed some eye candy, so that's why he thinks he's here. Steven!
You ready?
Ready. Ooh. What treasure shall we find?
And what did we destroy in time?
Look at the fuzz on the side of the fridge.
So we just broke a scale.
A whole scale? Mm-hmm. The scale and everything. Oh, man. Alright, let me show them the damage. Look how nasty and dusty. Again, I'll have to post on the screen when the last time it was we cleaned it, because y'all were with us when we cleaned it back here. And it's at least a year, maybe even 2 years. And this is where we're at.
A lot of goodies.
Gosh, how does it get so dusty and sticky? You come for the messes, and I happily oblige. We're just getting some good yucky shots for you today. Some satisfying cleaning. And thankfully for me, there's no job too yucky for Steven. In our entire marriage, if there was a dirty job, he was always the willing candidate. And just look at that shine. Now, I did film us vacuuming this, but for some reason I didn't get us wiping it down. So trust that after this vacuum process, we did get a wet rag and wipe it down as well. It too had a mystery sticky residue up there. All right, new day here. We've got the yucky stuff out of the way. Now it's for the fun stuff. Pulling out the new organizational supplies. I'm so excited. I got this from Walmart. I want to say it was like 20 bucks, but I'm really hoping to simplify the system in here because as you can see, I have like one of those stair step racks. I have a Lazy Susan. I have some just junked in here. Another Lazy Susan. I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything out and get it on the counter and then open this up and see what we're working with.
Talk the talk, get me through the maze. Dazzled eyes shining bright, a never-ending space. I don't even want to know your name. I just wanna keep you to myself. Stay with me or leave me be. I want you all too bad. With strangers in the night, we're in a strange delight. Come with me and you will see we are bound to be strangers in the night.
Okay, it says that you can either go stacked or side by side. I don't know yet quite what I want to do. I'm thinking I'll keep all the spices on the bottom. I have like two heights of the smaller bottles. So I have like these medium size and these small ones, and I want them to be able to stack on top of each other. Like so. But I also need to make sure things like this still fit. If I put them on a Lazy Susan, it's probably not gonna give me enough space. I have had this organizer sitting on top of my refrigerator for about a month and I've been so excited to use it. My spice cabinet is just one of those areas that frustrates me. It's so hard to find stuff in there. A lot of times on the Lazy Susan, I have stuff sitting on the edge and it falls off and tips off and then you can't turn it. So I have really been in the market for a solution on this one and I'm hoping I found it. This is pretty cool. It'll fit just about any increment. These slide in and you'll see they have different little additions so you can get basically down to the 1/2 inch on width wise. I think that's pretty cool. And then this rubber stuff, I mean this gray part is actually like a rubber. You know, that's gonna be really hard to show on camera, but it's not plastic, so you're not gonna have a whole bunch of slipping and sliding around. This is pretty nice. Not sponsored. Now I've just gotta get the heights right. It comes with short legs and tall legs. So now I gotta figure out which I want. Oh, I love it. This is gonna, what I'm really excited to see is when I got both of them up and I've got them filled up, if I have any extra space. It fits perfect. Don't you just love when something works the first time? Such a rarity, and I'm here for it. All right, let's get it all put together and all the spices back on the rack. Okay, here's the update. I have more tall than I do these smaller ones. This was a nice surprise. These stacked, and I could actually wind them all around, which I may do. But what I did try to do, because we have these bigger items that we still need to put away, I made this side like the side I reach less for, so I could store the majority of those over here. And then this side's the side that I reach for the most. So I want to keep this kind of open and airy. You know what I mean? So let me do that real quick and we'll see what it feels like. All right, fam, what do we think? I think I like it. So these, like I said, are all ones I frequent often. So I kept it kind of light so I can just, you know, shift things around. And then over here, these are my less reach for in the back. And then I have my vinegars and my oils and stuff that I reach for regularly. Then I put the baking stuff back up there. This is like overflow, not the honey, but like overflow spices that I use to refill. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. We're gonna ignore that and save that for another day. I will update y'all in a few months and let you know how this is working out, this new system. We ditched the Lazy Susans. I think that's going to eliminate a headache all on its own. Same with this spice rack that everything kept falling off of. The other fun organizational thing that I got was this little doodad. It was actually a 2-pack, and y'all, I spent $15 for both of these. It was like the deal of the century. I don't know if that's a normal price, but I will link it in the description box for you guys. It was super easy to put together. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna use both of them, but I'm gonna go ahead and assemble both of them. And if we don't need it, I'll put one in our bathroom. I just wanted to show you how easy it was to put together. Okay, I went back and checked my order, my invoice from Amazon, and they were actually $29.99. I had a coupon from like a website savings blogger that I follow called Southern Savers. You can go to southernsavers.com. I follow her. She had a coupon. Right now they're $39.99, so I'm going to link them in the description box. But you just save them in your shopping cart, and I bet you they'll go back on sale. I don't know if you'll be able to get them for $15, but you can definitely possibly get them for like $20, $25. All right, here is the situation down here. Kind of an unorganized mess. I actually really like this Lazy Susan. I like how high the walls come up, but it's just not a practical use of space, I don't think. So I'm looking at this, and the garbage disposal's right there, and then there's a pipe right there. I have a feeling what I bought isn't even gonna work. Love that for me. Be close. It definitely doesn't fit. That stinks, man. I could go sideways, but that kind of defeats the purpose. Not to worry, we're not gonna let it beat us. Probably should have measured before I ordered them instead of just assuming they would fit. But you know, that's life. It happens. We're going to pivot, and I can't wait to show you the end result. I did my best sort of wiping this stuff off, but I don't want to get too rough. As you can see, I have quite a bit of water damage here, and I have a solution for that. I feel like the one exception you should not put MDF or particle board in a cabinet is underneath the sink. It is a wet area. So I found these. Where did I find these at? I found these at Hobby Lobby. That looks like a Hobby Lobby sticker. I found these at Hobby Lobby. They're just peel and stick tiles. No tools needed. It says you don't even need grout, although I may at some point come back by with some caulk and just caulk the grout lines just to really have a good, nice waterproof surface. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that little under sink storage, if I'm going to go sideways or not, because the good thing about it going sideways is it still gives me 2 tiers. Bad thing is I can't pull out the drawer. and I don't know how much will fit on the bottom shelf. It was going so well. I guess I won the spice cabinet, and this was just not gonna be an easy win like that one. So that's okay, we'll pivot if we need to. First impressions, they are not that sticky. I'm waiting on Steven to find a box cutter for me. The hardest part is that shelf is crumbling. There's different spots where the water has gotten to, and just the particle board is dust. So I don't know how well these are going to stick. And I'm probably gonna have to come back through with extra adhesive, I have a feeling, so. We found out it was much easier to just use kitchen shears to cut these. You'll definitely need like a spray adhesive or something. I let it ride. Hopefully the pressure of things keeps it pinned down. Okay. We'll see. We made it work. Like a glove. Only took 3 tries. Okay, I definitely like this. This is going to save me a lot of space. I'll put the stuff that I reach for often there. I really think this actually probably turned out better than what I had planned, with the device going front to back instead of side to side. I can see what I have a lot better. It will block, hopefully, things from going back behind to where you can't see or reach. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the way it turned out. That has been another one that I have been trying to get checked off my list. I don't know if those tiles are going to stick. I'm hoping with the pressure of everything, that'll be just enough for them to stick and hopefully stay. Even though we had to put the little cart thingamabob sideways, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I don't think I'll need to pull out that bottom drawer. It'll just be a 2-tier shelf. It helps me see everything I have. I have a lot of like all-purpose type cleaners that I need to work through that were just crammed at the back of the sink, and I had no idea that I even had. So we'll work through those and open up even more space. I had quite a bit of trash left over. We got rid of another Lazy Susan, although I know I'll repurpose this one because I really like this Lazy Susan. It was a really good quality one. Other than that, I think that's gonna do it for us. If you haven't already, go say something kind to yourself. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.